Dear Ann Landis, my husband
Dear
and I
Abby,
are in shock.
I'm extremely upset.
For over 30 years.
My son got married in
Dear
April.
Ann Landis.
We were very
I
happy.
thought
Dear
she
Abby,
had
his
been
wife
out
into our family.
since
She's a woman, Dear Abby.
She thinks way too much of
Dear
herself.
Abby.
She had to get married.
Dear Pod. Welcome to Dear Pod, the comedy podcast. I'm your host, Liam Neeson.
And I am not Liam Neeson.
Thank God. And we are coming to you from the Maha'a Bar in the beautiful Pineapple Ranch. Can I hear it? No, I am bored. I am bored by all of these sound effects. Why do we have a producer? Shut up. Stop it. Stop throwing them all at... No. You suck because you haven't uploaded any new sounds on that thing. Oh, and the cougher. You're an asshole. Look, Jules is not doing his job as a producer by downloading some new goddamn sounds on that board.
That sounds like the bathroom in my fraternity house. When
flushing and
everyone
coughing.
wakes up. That's the pledges that we dressed up as reindeer. Like, what the fuck's going on in here?
But this is not a frat house. This is the Maha'a Tiki Lounge, and you found us. You lucky so-and-so. So follow us on your social medias at DearPod Official, on your Insta, on your face, at DearPod, on TikTok. Find our YouTube page, youtube.com/DearPod Official, where you can look at us being jackasses, which is way more fun than just hearing us. Put us in your eyes and your ears and your rears. Everybody, which means that you should write to us, dearpodadvice@gmail.com, and call us 917-887-6111. Juicy fruit is gonna screw you up. Anyway, Patty and I were discussing off-air songs, and I was saying that I feel like our songs now are not like our pop stars. They're not exciting because nobody's doing drugs anymore. They're all on antidepressants. And then you get a bunch of girls like Billie Eilish who are just whisper singing their feelings. Olivia Rodrigo chick is like, I got my driver's license last week.
I don't know what that is. Or Lana Del Rey. I listened to a Lana Del Rey song. I thought I was going to take my own life.
I know. I don't see the appeal in her, all of them. But they all sound the same.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just talking about my feelings.
And then everyone gets really upset when I say like I don't know them or I don't know the song.
Who cares?
But again, like not to quote Whitney Houston, but I will. I like singers.
I like singers too, and she was a singer. She would do some cocaine off a guy's ass, walk into a studio, and hit like stratospheric notes.
But I mean, like you're kind of spoiled. Like if you grew up in the 90s.
Yes,
and
in the 80s.
You had, even if you had like the tail end of Linda Ronstadt, you have Linda Ronstadt, you have Bette Midler who's doing her thing, you have Whitney Houston, then all of a sudden comes up with Mariah Carey. It's like you have all these Celine
singers.
Dion, you have these singers.
Don't make me close. And then she would do another line, and then she'd be like, what make me close?
And then you have like the dancers, singers, which is like
the Paula Abduls,
the Paula Abdul, the Janet Jackson.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is different because you never really see Whitney Houston dancing because she's like, I don't need to.
No,
I got this.
I got this. I'm gonna stand still.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with it. And then there's the other ones where it was like they didn't even pretend to sing, and they didn't even like there is no magic there.
Like what, Courtney?
What?
I don't know why I was thinking, what's her name from Hole?
Courtney Love?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I guess
what's
that's different because that's like a grunge band.
That is different. Yeah. So then when you hit the 90s, that's when the grunge happens.
Yeah.
But maybe
and
grunge,
then there's like then they started fucking with everyone's voice, and then you're like, oh, you're not really a singer.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you basically nailed Milli Vanilli literally to death. One killed himself, and then there's a whole slew of artists that
are AI.
That's not even their voice.
Absolutely. But now you have the depressive girls who aren't even singing technically. They just go in and whisper a few things and make millions of dollars.
But listen, these are the COVID people that they rose in life through COVID.
Isn't that crazy to say like that's their legacy? It's like she came to fame in COVID.
Yeah.
There's
and
so
that's
many
why
people.
It's so sad. Well, I walk through Manhattan during COVID. I don't want to be, give me a fucking Spice Girls song any day.
Oh, yeah.
Over some like, I took an empty train to work and everyone was in a mask.
Like, why are you so angry, Billie Eilish? You have a $50 million mansion in LA. Like, I don't buy that you're upset about anything. Your life is good.
None of these girls.
Your
can't-
life is so good. Your life has always been good. You can't be this depressed.
Well, it's like listening to Jerry Seinfeld. It's like, I know for a fact you got here on your private plane. So
you
like,
drove it five blocks.
We do not relate.
We don't relate anymore.
We are, so like, I can't believe I waited in customs for like
No, you didn't.
10 minutes.
You bought customs.
Right.
You are customs, sir. You have a private island.
You
okay?
have new teeth.
Everybody's got new teeth. You could buy me new teeth. That would be great.
Oh my God. I'd
Like
love
if
to
that
see
was just something that somebody did philanthropically. It's just teeth for everybody. Goes into a bar and
what
it's
if
like, I
some-
want to buy a whole new round of teeth, everybody.
What if we got a sponsor and it was like a dentist and he gave us new teeth, but we had to look at each other and we had those big ass chompers.
What if I
Just like-
requested the hillbilly teeth?
Just like
that were
straight.
Yeah. Remember when
Like
the
new
hillbilly
teeth.
teeth were trendy and like as a gag gift?
Yes.
Yeah, bring me the hillbilly teeth. I want those.
I don't-
Make them trendy.
You don't put that out there.
Why is that a trend? Why does everybody have new teeth?
What? Shut. No. This is not going to start happening now. I'm not going to get a weird prompt from a guy who's in a cage over there.
is
Fuck
what-
him. Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
This is what happens when you go away.
No. All of
That's
a
your
sudden, like,
fault.
the monkeys have been let out of the cages at the zoo.
I don't think-
I'm not having it. Anyway, as I was saying,
I
I'm
was
going to...
watching the Oscars.
Shut your whore mouth! Nobody cares what... You're not on a microphone!
And Robert Downey Jr. has new teeth.
This restaurant opens in 5 to 10 minutes. Fuck him. Anyway, as I was saying, what me and Patty were discussing before any jackass came into the room and tried to prompt a conversation with the two of us who don't need a goddamn prompt to have a conversation. Get rid of him. Is that in the 50s...
it's not my house.
No, it's not your circus, not your monkeys. I'm trapped with that smell. He's flinging poo after this, everybody.
That's
In
his
the
next
50s...
single. Jim Ferris, flinging poo.
Flinging poo. And he's like smiling right at the camera.
He's got
Hi there.
some poo on the side of his face.
But just big smile. Jackass. In the 50s, the songs were really happy-go-lucky, upbeat. But if you listen to the lyrics, they were the most horrifying lyrics ever.
Now it's Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry. Judy's turn to cry. We're all like, woo!
Cause he hit me in the eye, but I was asking for it. Wasn't I, girls?
Rip my dress up. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me another. I like being the backup singer. Just repeating whatever that line was.
Well, like I was saying, like leader.
I lost all my money, then I fell off a cliff. I fell off a cliff for you.
Now I eat chicken through a straw for the last 15 years.
15 years! And you were like, yeah. And kids were happy and they were dancing to it. And
But then
they were
there's
like,
that one
this is
girl.
a song about anal.
Yeah, that one girl in the back, like. I think I don't. That's not good.
Wait, I'll sing the song. You be the girl dancing. Ready? Woo! So I went on a date with Paul.
Paul!
I'm having his baby, but I really don't wanna have it. Don't wanna have Paul's baby, no I don't. Don't wanna have Paul's baby, no I don't. 'Cause he hurt me emotionally and physically. Paul's baby.
I need to go to the restaurant. It doesn't open for another 5 to 10 minutes. Or like leader of the pack. It's.
You do the lyrics of that because I don't really know that song. Leader of the pack.
Most people don't know the beginning of it. It's like leader of the pack, and then it's like all these little like anytime like they do like toddlers and tiaras. It's like the girl comes out with like a little leather jacket.
Yeah,
It's like,
and isn't it
yeah,
cute?
I'm a bad girl that likes to fuck. I'm a toddler 3. But like the beginning of the song is like very ominous. Like doo, 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 doo. It's like it's very kind of like what's happening.
Really?
And
I
then
don't know
girls
the
are like,
beginning of this
Hey
song.
Judy, are you seeing Tommy today or whatever? They're like,
Oh, I love it when they do the talk back and forth. Yes. Hey, Judy.
yeah, and is he picking you up after school today?
No.
Well, where'd you meet him? And she's like, I'm not at the candy store. He turned around and looked at me. You get the picture.
Well, I don't know any of The only thing I know is the hook. I just know leader of the pack.
Yeah, it's not as when you read it.
Did he die?
Yes. So the point is, so it's like he's like the guy from the wrong side of the tracks,
Okay.
and
This is the point I'm trying to make on these songs, so I need to know what these lyrics are.
okay, please hold.
Okay, holding.
So he's leader. Like it's basically like the Pink Ladies and the T-Birds, right?
Yeah. And he
so-
drove off a cliff or something, right?
If you'd give me a minute,
I'm sorry. I'm just very excited by this. I'm excited because I feel like I have
So-
latched on.
So the beginning is like three whores are standing together, and she's like, "Is she really going out with him?" Ooh. Well, there she is. Let's ask her. Betty, is that Jimmy's ring you're wearing?
I was going to say, is there somebody named Betty in this?
Yeah.
I swear to God.
And her response is, Gee, it must be nice riding with him. Is he picking you up after school today?
No.
By the way, where'd you meet him? And this is when she's like, no more questions. And then she launches into,
A song about it.
like, she's screaming, I met him at the
But
candy
the song
store.
is the happiest song you've ever heard.
Yeah.
I met him at the candy store.
And that's when I felt for the leader of the pack. Okay. So,
Wow. And he dies. And he's dead.
yeah.
He's dead.
So basically, like, all of, like, her parents, and, like, she loved him. Her parents didn't, and then she had to break up with him,
Yeah.
and then he was so sad. And
He killed himself?
This tough guy, he turned around, he was crying, and he gets on his motorcycle, drives away, and it was raining, and then a car hits him, and he dies.
Wow. Happy 1950s, everybody.
I mean, this is also the same time. There's no seatbelts. You can drink and drive.
Absolutely. But also now picture that at a sock hop
Yeah.
with 500 kids being like, the leader of the pack, he's dead. He killed himself. He's dead, but I loved him so much.
I have his head in my purse.
I keep it in a box. Yes, I do. I look at it every night.
I found it when I was walking to school next day, and then I said, hey, there's Jimmy. Let's put him in my purse.
Oh my God. So I'm correct. This is a very depressing themed songs with really upbeat vibes.
Yeah. There's another, well, Del Shannon does the Runaway.
My little runaway, and it's an actual runaway, right? Oh, like it's somebody who's run away from home. I need to know all of this. I feel like I'm making a case in a court right now, and I'm like, Your Honor, I'd like to show you Exhibit A,
Well, like Roxanne.
leader of the pack.
Like Roxanne, you don't have to turn she's a prostitute.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You
Oh,
don't turn
wait,
your-
wasn't also Africa about like sex or something? I felt the rain down in Africa. There's
What?
something sexual about Toto's Africa. Because I remember talking to my friend about it. She said in fifth grade, her fifth grade class sang Africa. And so it was like a
What?
bunch of fifth graders being like, gonna take the time to do the things we never did. To do a bunch of fifth graders singing Africa. Yes. And we've talked about the fact that I'm obsessed when kids sing songs that are like not within,
Yeah.
how many times can you sing The Wheels on the Bus until you're like, fuck it, let's sing Toto's Africa. As a teacher.
Okay.
That's so
I wonder if
funny.
we can 50s or 60s songs that are actually depressing.
Oh, I think I'm going to say all of them.
I'm so lonesome. Oh, God.
All
Leader-
of them are like that.
I think you're right. Heartbreak Hotel, Lonesome Town. Well, these are really like, but you're right.
Heartbreak
But-
Hotel's about suicide.
Yeah.
What is?
They're-
Elvis's Heartbreak Hotel's about suicide.
The darkest subject matter with the happiest sounding music cut to today, which is the most privileged girls sounding depressed at what they live good lives.
Yeah, they're like, I'm fine, but my
my music isn't.
lover just killed himself. I think.
But the songs now are just they're literally like, I went to the mall and the stores were closed. They open in 5 to 10 minutes.
That's because they. Oh,
Like these people actually went to war.
Yeah, like "Take Good Care of My Baby" by Bobby V. It's
How does that go? Sing me a little bit of it.
My tears are falling, 'cause you've taken her away. And though it really hurts me so, there's something that I've gotta say.
This sounds like it was created in a gymnasium.
Take good care of my baby.
I killed her and I stuffed her in the trunk of my car, trunk of his car.
Like, since I don't have you, what is it?
I'm going to walk into traffic right
Like,
now.
I don't have anything since I don't have you. With do you know that song?
No. See, that's you can look at the
These are actual teenagers
yeah.
singing these songs.
But that's a little bit on the slower side. I like the ones that are like teeny boppy, high
but
energy.
You're slow dancing to these songs, and the songs.
I don't have
It's not
anything.
It's not like, oh, if I don't have you, but like basically the girl has gone on to someone else, and now you have to be, in order for the song to make sense, you have to be the other guy dancing with the girl.
Yeah, he's like, I stole your underwear
He's like,
and
"Sorry."
I put it on every night. Wait, what did he say?
Wait, you killed him?
I like that you were the dancing girl. Like,
she's dancing with him. She's like, I love this. I'm so glad I'm not with him. Wait a minute, you killed him?
wait,
No,
what?
I said I was going to break up with him. I didn't say murder
You didn't
him.
need to, but I killed him anyway. Ah! All the 1950s girls get excited whenever a song comes on. Everybody used to cheer at like the sock hops when
That's
one
why
of
you
these
could-
songs would come on.
You can hide these meanings in these. This is like hiding gay storylines in movies.
Oh yeah.
This is just like this. This is a #1 hit, and it's like he murdered her entire family,
So that he could date.
but we're still in love.
But I like your best friend, Brad.
I like getting a malt with you and doing your hair and dressing you up. I like to try on your shoes and sometimes your underwear, and then I like to fuck your dad. Brad.
Where you go, Dad? Brad. It's always a guy named Brad. We need more Brads, everybody. How bad can it be?
How Brad can
How
it
Brad
be?
can it be, everybody?
Gotta be. See, this is the thing. If I could be in like a time machine, that's what I'd do. I'd
That
make
you would be 1950s
I'd be
completely.
I'd have so much fucking money. I'd like own like Arizona.
Okay.
Like,
I like this
because
plan.
it's like I make all these songs. They just have to rhyme. They don't make any fucking sense.
No.
And all these dumb shits because of think about all the products that they're spraying on their hair and putting
Oh,
on their face.
yeah.
They're all their brain is dying.
Yeah, it's just Aquanet in your
I'm just
eye.
drinking this lead paint.
Just drinking lead paint with an aerosol spray can next to me, just smoking while I'm pregnant. I love the 50s. It's just fun. I do feel like you were meant to live in that time period.
I would just like
you
to go
have
back
that
and just,
look
like,
to
and
be the
just
big
kinda-
bopper.
I'd
Yeah.
love to just walk around and just watch these people go about, and you're like, that's not right.
We got to get like Peggy Sue Got Married you right back there.
Oh my God, Peggy Sue Got Married was one of my favorite movies. #1, I thought Kathleen Turner was absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Drop dead gorgeous and
then
with the deepest voice ever.
Yes, but then but I thought she was so fucking funny. She was so quick and funny, and then you
Yes.
put her in this, and then Helen Hunt with her old teeth.
Helen Hunt looked older than Kathleen Turner throughout the entire movie. Like through, you know how in the
How would-
beginning, so she's going back to if you have not seen Peggy Sue Got Married, then stop what you're doing and come
watch
back
it.
here. And we'll be here waiting for you.
Basically, she's divorced from her husband, which is also
Nicolas
strange.
Cage.
Nicolas Cage is Kathleen Turner's husband, right?
Yes,
So,
yes. I need to rewatch this, but
so
let's
they
go
get
through.
divorced. There were the couple of the high school.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the high school reunion, and her daughter's all jazzing her up.
And her daughter is Helen Hunt, who looks like her mother.
Right. And so she takes her to the reunion, and Peggy Sue's the only one dressed in period costume.
Of course. And it's a silver lame dress.
Like hoop dress. It's basically like Elle Woods going to the party dressed up as a bunny.
Absolutely.
So she goes in and she's like, everyone's like, oh my God. And she's so fucking mortified. And then something happens and she gets knocked out or whatever. And
She
then
has a heart attack.
Does she?
Yes, it is a heart attack.
And
They-
then she goes back in time.
Yes.
and she's goes back in time, but with present mind. So she's just like,
Yeah.
when she's singing "My Country 'Tis of Thee" at the beginning, she's singing full out.
Yeah, she's going full voiced.
And
And
they're like, Peggy Sue.
Peggy Sue. And it was Joan, what's her name, was in it too. Jim Carrey, a young Jim Carrey was in it.
And the mom from Seventh Heaven. Is her
Yeah, the blonde. Yeah. But Joan, why can't I think of her name?
Joan
Ice
Allen.
Storm. Joan Allen. There it is. Joan Allen is like the nerdy friend.
who also looks like she's 65, even
Yeah.
though she's probably actually 20 years old.
I don't understand ages in that movie at all. And we're just
None.
supposed to buy them.
Right.
Yeah. That was like a weirdly star-studded movie.
But she's like, when she laughs at her, it's like she goes home at the end of the day and she's shit-faced because she's drinking from her dad's liquor cabinet, and her dad pulls up with a brand new car and it's an Edsel, and she's just laughing in his face. I feel like that's, I feel like if I went back in time, I would be
You would be Peggy Sue, 100%.
Like, this is, you guys, that's not right.
Like, you guys, your music is about suicide. Can we lighten it up a little bit? Your lyrics are horrible, but your music is really boppy fun.
That'd be like the best. Like, let's take Patrick to this party. Okay. And you just show up and you're like,
But
guys.
also, you'd be a gay.
guys, this song is about suicide. What are you dancing about?
What are you
I
talking
love
about?
this song. It's my favorite song.
Ba-da-ba-boop, boop, 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 boop.
He died. He died at the end.
By the
never
time
got
you
that.
left the 1950s, they'd all be like, oh,
Straight to the 70s.
Yeah, right.
Like they just skipped.
do
it.
not pass go. Go straight to the 70s.
What the fuck did that guy do?
Actually, go right to the 80s where cocaine was a big thing. Just go right.
The whole town shows up in front of my house. Can I help you guys? We don't like you, okay? Just like torches.
Pitchforks.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You ruined our favorite song.
There was a lot of time traveling. Back to the Future. We had a lot of time traveling
Also,
type
my-
movies.
See, maybe it's because Back to the Future, Peggy Sue got married. I don't know.
Love going to the 50s.
I think it was maybe just like the hair.
I think that was definitely the time that you were meant to live. And we were talking
I would
about.
have
I
never
was
made it though.
Listen,
I probably would have been gay bashed and murdered.
100%.
Someone would have American
By me.
history. Yeah, American History X curbed me. I would have had to go outside, put my mouth on curb, and someone stepped on the back.
Oh, yeah. I would be that person because I'd have to survive. I'd be the nerd.
You're like, I'm really sorry, Patty.
They're making me do this because I'm the nerd.
But you didn't have to wear steel toe shoes.
I know, but I really just wanted to
You
get the job
bitch.
done. I just one and done. I don't want to have to do this again. I want to have to come back here. To
I
this
really
curve.
like this town.
Yeah, I want to
I
live
like
here.
Pleasantville, right?
Yes, Pleasantville. That's another one. Oh, if this were the 1950s, though, you would be the heartthrob, but you'd be the closeted heartthrob. So that's got an extra element to it.
That'd be nice.
You would totally be the heartthrob.
Finally.
Oh my God, I'd totally be that girl that fell for you and be like, I don't know why he won't kiss me. And then I'd write songs about it. And then I'd be like Peggy Lee or whoever's famous 1950s singer.
Peggy Lee?
I don't know. Is that a singer? Isn't that? Am I right? Yeah.
No, I know Peggy Lee, but I mean, I don't think you'd be Peggy Lee.
Does she have big boobs or something?
No, isn't she like more sultry? You'd be like Doris Day.
Oh, okay. But I'd be that girl that fell in love with the gay guy who doesn't get kissed and then she can't figure it out. And then the whole
Doris
song
Day
is about
in
that.
every single Rock Hudson movie.
She'd be Eve Arden in every movie.
Oh, I am Eve Arden. I'm Eve Arden right now.
That's
No, I
not
mean
a
it,
bad
guys.
place
She
to
never
be.
died.
That's-
I know. I'm dry. I'm dry as toast. If
Eve
you
Arden
can't be
is-
an athlete, be an athletic
Athletic
supporter.
Mr. Fonzarelli. Oh my God, they don't make people like her.
I'm right here.
That's what I'm saying.
Saying it to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dear Pod and that this changes how you look at music throughout the years, everybody.
And Eve Arden.
And Eve Arden. Go look it up right now. I'm Eve!
This episode of Dear Pod is mixed and edited by Jim Ferris and is a property of Pineapple Ranch Productions.